Do it's Camdork.
Hello everyone, this is Camdork, and welcome to Season 3, Episode number 3 of my Buildcraft, where we play Minecraft with the mods Buildcraft, Railcraft, and Forestry. And for today's episode, we're starting it out in a slightly different location. Actually, it's pretty much the same location, it's just the other side. It's on top of my base now. We're on top of Mesa Mountain, which is, I guess that's what we'll call this base. Why not? So we're on top of Mesa Mountain right now, and we're about to turn this Mesa Mountain into a Mesa Hollow Mountain? Something similar like that. Anyways, I should also say, after last episode, I did go bee hunting again and finally found some forestry hives within this big roofed forest. I also found a bunch of desert hives within the mesa here, so we're all set with bees, but we're not going to do that this episode. We're actually not going to touch much of forestry this episode. We will be messing a bit with Buildcraft, and then we're going to do a little bit with Railcraft and another multi-block structure. And then finally, we're going to go exploring, and we're going to find something that I know is out there over in that yonder area, and it's going to be really cool. But before that, let's go ahead and hollow out this sucker. Now, we're going to start on the base, and I realized that last few 2 seasons, the storage situation has been kind of meh. It's not really been satisfactory. In last season, we didn't even have a storage facility. In the first season, we had one, but we built it kind of late. So what I basically want to do is just kind of hollow out this whole section of the mountain, well, or at least part of it. I'd like to sort of walk in and then have a go down into a storage room area, which is going to be the focal point of the base, because that makes sense, because the storage room is where you put like everything. So, but first, let's not use this thing to get rid of the blocks. I mean, it works pretty well. It works okay, but the better way is to do it the Buildcraft way. And with that, we're going to build something really fun. So we're going to build some Buildcraft stuff. And just in case, well, we need 2 of these. And just in case you don't know, we're going to build it all by hand, just so you can kind of see some of the stuff in Buildcraft. Yes, a lot of the Buildcraft structures use gears, and so we need stone, but not even stone. We need iron. And not even iron, we need actually gold gears for this, because we're going to build a filler. Oh, cool. Hey, nice. No, isn't made of honey. It's just gold. Okay. Anyway, gold. I think we got... Oh, no, wait. We have a few more things we need to build. We need to have a few redstone torches here. Just a few. Make sure. That's fine. And then we're going to build... Oh, we need a few of the lapis to make us some landmarks, and now we're ready to build the thing. It's 2 gold gears, a crafting table, something like this. Something like this. It's something like this. Oh, I'm so close. I don't remember. Is there redstone? Am I right? Am I close? I gotta be close. It's something like this. What is it? What is it? Tell me. Alright, fine. Fine, NEI, this is why I have you here. Tell me how to make the filler. Oh, a chest. I need a chest. Never mind. Wait. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. We need a chest. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's make a chest. Whoop. And then we're fine. Now we're good. Now we're all good. Everything was fine. It was yellow then black, or black then yellow. I don't remember, but whatever. I'm a fellow. I made a rhyme. It's black then yellow. There it is. Finally, filler. Here it is. Filler, and we're going to power it with a Stirling engine running coal coke. If you've never messed with one of these before, we need landmarks to mark an area that we're going to be deleting, and then we're going to fill it with air. Basically, get rid of the blocks. It's a pretty simple way of getting things. I actually think this whole area down here is at a low enough level where this is probably where I want the filler area to be. I want to make sure that I'm actually right here is going to be perfectly fine, because this is just behind the coke ovens. The coke ovens stop at 85, so 86 puts us just behind there. I'm going to just do it here, because for once at least, I'll just make sure. I'll just hollow out a little bit of area first, and then we'll continue to hollow it out later on. So let's see. I will put some torches here so we can see what we're doing. And I don't know how far up I want to go. Maybe not that far up, but I kind of do actually want to go pretty far up. Yeah, I do kind of want to go pretty far up, so let's just go a little farther, and that's good enough for now. Let's put a... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's put a torch there. We'll go all the way down here. Come on. We'll put a torch right here. This will be the one angle, and then we're going to go this way a bunch. By a bunch, I don't know how far, but I'm just going to put some of these landmarks. I'll be right back after I place them all. We are ready, so let's go ahead and right-click, draw the box. This is the area that will be destroyed by the filler, hopefully, at least. Hopefully it's not like a very horribly wrong area, but that's okay. It's just Minecraft. We can always put them back. Not a big deal. I'll grab my things here. We'll go ahead and power this with coal coke because we can, and I guess I'll just throw a torch down because I stupidly forgot a something else. So anyways, you know what? We gotta set this to fill. I'm an idiot. Okay, we have to set it to flatten frame. No. Clear. That's what we want. We want it to clear. That's what we want. Okay. Come on, redstone torch. Let's just go ahead and do your cleary thing. Come on. Do the clear. Excavate. Wait, is it happening? Oh, it is. Okay, I just saw a little particle effect. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anyway, okay, let's do this. So we've got ourselves a little problem here, but also an experiment. So I did actually put this... I messed up by one block, but it appears that maybe it won't destroy my coke ovens. We'll see. Worst case scenario, it destroys a few blocks of the coke oven, and if so, I just lose some of this creosote oil, and I'm actually okay to do this for science. So we're going to see if the filler actually removes the multi-block structures here. I don't know if it does. But anyways, that's okay. So it's clearing out. It's going, as you see, kind of like you see how it's slowly but surely destroying things. I will have to probably just check out to make sure. It looks like it is actually keeping this clear of the coke ovens. I don't think it will destroy them. But maybe it will. Who knows? Anyways, we'll see soon enough. Well, there's two things that we know now. First of all, this is really a bad spot to put my my little basement, but the second thing to note is that the coal coke ovens are not destroyed in the process, or at least they're not destroyed right away, so we can at least stop it. But the filler destroys blocks weirdly now. It has for a while. I think it's just kind of meant to be a little more organic or something along those lines. But it's working. It's doing it. It takes a while. And that's okay, because we only have these Stirling engines running it, but that's okay, that's fine. I got some glass cooking here. But in the meantime, let's do a little bit more, because we need to expand our operations a bit. The other way we need to expand, so that this is looking actually pretty good. This is kind of partly what I envision, and you kind of get the idea that there's going to be this larger area about, back here. And I'll probably also expand that way a bit, but that might take a little time. But for now, let's go and expand in another way in our base. Well, for the most part, look at that. We have filled up the oil. We're going to have tons of oil, and we're also going to want to start to collect... Oh, look at that. Hey, our coke ovens decided to finish all this stuff. Well, I will take this coal coke, and I'll do some stuff with that later. But anyways, we have a lot of liquid is the point. We need to put it somewhere. So these Buildcraft tanks are okay, but there are other storage options, other tank options. So there's other tanks in the game now that we have Railcraft, and Railcraft brings with these iron tanks and steel tanks. So we'll start with the iron tanks because that's what we have for now. And we also can use a water tank. So we'll first start with the iron tanks. This is going to be a bigger version of the Buildcraft tanks, and you'll see it's way bigger. So how you make these is with these. Well, hold on, it's hard to see. Is you make these with these iron plates, and these are new things as well to Railcraft. Because how do you make these iron plates? And actually, NEI has no idea how you make these iron plates. Well, as it turns out, you make them through usage of another special Buildcraft or Railcraft thing, which is called the rolling machine. This rolling machine is made through some pistons and a crafting table, so let's go ahead and make this thing right now. It needs power to run. So let's go ahead and just craft it. So where's my crafting table? I have one here. Okay, so I think that's what it looked like. Oh, darn it, and I needed a crafting table in the middle, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. And I think piston's right here. And the iron here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so rolling machine. Here we are. We're getting things rolling. And there we are. So we need power for this to run. We have a Stirling engine handy, and I just grabbed some coke. Some coal coke. We'll just put some 16 in there. And for now, we'll use a lever for this guy. So we need to power this thing eventually. And basically, we just need to sit some iron things in it. We can actually keep it powered, and it'll start to gather up some RF, some power. As it does, it can use it to build iron plates. We just put 4 iron ingots in a row there, and in fact, we're just going to make a whole bunch of iron ingots from this thing. It'll start to make them. Ooh, click to craft. Yes, please. But anyways, let's let that happen, and that's all there is to it. There's a few recipes that you can use for this. Once we have the ability to make steel, we'll be able to do the same thing with steel ingots and make a steel plate. And then we're going to use these iron plates to craft those iron tanks, and we'll have some fun. So bear with me while I make a bunch of steel plates, and I'll be right back. Well, we have a whole bunch of iron plates, and now let's go ahead and use it to make some tanks. So we will make... let's see, a whole bunch of tanks. Basically, I want to make enough for 2 tanks worth, 1 for oil and 1 for water. The oil one is not so super important, but we're going to need to make some tank pieces as well. So let's make some now, actually. I think this is how we're going to make some tank gauges. We'll make like 2, a series of 2 of those, I think. And if I need more, I can always make more. That's 16 tank gauges. That's windows in your tank. Otherwise, it's just iron plates, so I can make a whole bunch of those if I want. And then the other one I need to make is, I need to make a few of these guys, and I don't know how many they make, but you need levers and iron bars. I think that's it. Yeah, oh, okay, they make 8, so I just need 4 of these guys, so I don't need anything else other than that. And okay, that should be kind of enough, at least for what my purposes are. I guess I'll use another iron gauge. Why not? Because I have the iron for it. I have the steel plate. I guess I made a bunch of these, but that's okay. We can make a whole bunch of iron tanks for sure. Okay, so that'll be enough. Let's turn you off. And okay, let's find a place for these tanks. So 1 tank is going to be for oil, 1 is going to be for water. I would prefer that I put these tanks in their sort of forever spot, but you know what? We can always move liquid around. It's not a big deal, and you can kind of move tanks around too. So for now, let's just put it in a spot that makes sense, and then I'll worry about it later. I guess in this case, let me actually just dig into here, and we'll put a tank kind of in here, and it's okay. This is going to be where the tank's going to be, and that's just fine. Okay, so let's dig in here. Dig. We'll dig out a little spot. Well, look at that. We have a little spot now for our tanks. Maybe 1 oil tank and 1 water tank, and I guess we can put them right next to each other. Why not, right? They're gonna be happy together. Together at last. All right. So yeah. So our coke ovens, like I said before, if you guys didn't believe me, they are not destroyed by the filler, at least not yet. And as you see, it's an interesting pattern that's happening up here. Just kind of make sure that these are sort of in a lit spot, because if I push S7, I can see some red areas indicating that is where mobs can spawn. So anyway, let's go ahead and just make our tanks. So we start with the tanks, and we're going to want to put a valve block in the bottom 2 levels of the tank. That's how we get liquids out, and another valve somewhere else in the tank. It doesn't matter where it is. That's how we can get liquids in. We'll put it in the top. I should also say you can look to see we can make a diameter of 3, 5, 7, or 9. We'll start off with 3, and then we'll work our way larger. And we can have heights of 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So we're going to start with a height of 4 and a diameter of 3 for a few things, like the oil tank. And I think we'll just have the oil tank right here. This will be the bottom of it. And in fact, I'm going to be cool and dig it into the ground because it's cool. So there's going to be one oil tank, and we're going to have our water tank right here. And I think we can actually expand the water tank as long as you leave the master block, or like the middle block of it. So we're just going to have the valves right in the middle on the bottom. That's not what we're doing. I did not want to put that. All right, there we go. So there we go. So there's one tank. There's another tank. We will leave one block in between, just because they just need one block in between, because I say so. Technically, that is 4. I'm going to put it up to 5 height, and that'll be fine. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna throw the valve on the top, because it's fine, because that's where the valve is gonna be, and I want it to be there. Yeah. Okay. So we put the frame. The frame has to be these tank blocks. And then you can put whatever you want in the other blocks. Since we have the gauge blocks, which are actually supposed to be, well, they're gauges because you can see the level of liquid in the tank, and you'll see that soon enough. But for now, let's just build out these structures. Ooh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Okay, so it's not a tank yet. It's not a tank yet until we give it some fully put this thing in blocks, encase it in blocks. And the middle, of course, is going to be empty because, well, that's going to be the space for liquids. It looks like it can only hold 3 amount of liquid, but if I right-click, you can see 720,000 buckets. 720 buckets, basically, is what this thing can hold. 720,000 millibuckets, or 720 buckets of liquid. That is insane. So let's go ahead and build this one out as well. And we'll probably have to call it paused for a second here as I finish building out this one, and then we will finish up because it's time to run this oil into one of these tanks. Okay, be right back. Alright, this thing is starting to look really nice, and this filler is taking its sweet old time doing its thing, but eventually it will do its thing, and this will be the level, and you'll see we'll just walk up to those tanks. Pretty cool. So there's going to be oil in this one, water in that one, and the water can be used to cool a bunch of things in my base, but right now, once the filler gets done, I'll build a proper platform, but until then, we'll have to go this way. And let me just hop on up to here because we need to divert this oil to go into here. So have some fluid pipes ready to go. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. And that is too high because I don't know how to gauge distance. That is okay. It is Minecraft. It is not the real world. And we're going to do that, but we're going to do it this way because we're cool. We're cruel and all, and we'll put an iron pipe there. And by the way, in case you don't know what an iron pipe is, anything iron is a one-way pipe. It's directing it to be one of 3 different ways. In this case, we use the wrench or redstone to control which direction it goes into, and it has to be a. We have spiders, and I'm pretty sure spiders are spawning. Yeah, in there. That's great. Okay, are you hostile? I guess not. Anyways, we're going to have an annoying spider for a second. This is, yeah, it's already starting to fill up with oil. It's not pumping over there. I don't have it on. But the point is also that we need to, we need to take that away. And for now, I'm going to be wanting to pump all of this oil out of here and into this. So in order to do that, we're going to use some Buildcraft magic once again, and we're going to... All right, we're going to smack this sand with our hand because we don't have any more. But we will start to pull it out with a wooden extraction pipe. So a wooden fluid pipe right there. We'll use that. We need to power the wooden fluid pipe. We don't have gates right now, so we can use a redstone engine. This doesn't need anything special. Just needs a little bit of redstone current, and this should be plenty. And then we will just simply, here, we'll turn it on. I think it's enough to pump. Or is it not? No, it is. Okay. I couldn't remember whether they changed that. Whoops. What? I'm in a pipe. Okay. That should be enough to just pump this slowly. It doesn't have to go fast, but it will all divert that way into this tank right here. So if we right-click on this tank, it's not even close to being filled up right now. All right, Spider, you're going to die. There we go. Cool. Anyways, we get to see this thing Awesome. We get to see it flowing down into the thing. This is where I love this mod. Already I love this mod, and we're not even using barely any of it. This is really awesome. Anyway, so oil, oil, oil. We're going to put water in this one, but in order to do something special, well, let's do something special. Let's build ourselves a tank. And for that, the recipe is pretty simple. Slime balls, iron, and a whole bunch of wood. And this gives you some tanks. There we go. So some water tank siding. I'll just go ahead and make a bunch of these. That'll be enough to get us started, and then we might make some more. So here we go. I'll split this up in half and say blip and blip. There we go. And who knows? That's a bunch. So we got a whole. Oh wow, we got a whole bunch. Oh, that's a little more than I thought. But anyways, these water tank sidings are used to make a water tank, which is a 3x3x3 structure that will just generate water for us. It's going to make water for us, and that will be fun. And we'll just put them. We'll put them up here. It's in the desert, so it's not really the best place to grab water from. But that's okay. You know, I don't mind. And we're going to be kind of fashionable. We'll put these on stilts, just because we will. I guess we'll just put them on stilts. Oops. I should have an axe somewhere there, yes. Okay. So we'll just put them on stilts. Here we go. Put them on a little fence. We don't have to put on fence posts. It's totally not necessary, but it is necessary for the aesthetics of the whole shebang. All right, come on. Get up there. Get up there. Aesthetically, this is awesome. Okay, so the structure is super simple. It's a hollow 3x3 box. So kind of just like a lot of the other multi-block structures we've been making so far, the coke oven, this part in the middle remains empty, and the rest of them we just build like so. And once I do that, now it's starting to generate water. And in generating water, what we can do is we can just stick a thing on the bottom, and you see water's already starting to come out because it's already starting to be made, and I cannot jump for the life of me. Here. Come on, there we go. I don't think these guys will explode. I really don't think so. They're not supposed to. So as far as I know, they're not still not supposed to shut off. Anyway, let me go ahead. I'm gonna just take this pipe and throw it into the water tank, and then we're gonna go and explore. In the last part of this episode, we're gonna go on a little expedition. Maybe when I come back, this will be almost done. But anyways, I'll be right back, and we'll see you in a second. This place has become quite dangerous, actually, so it's nearly done, though. It's nearly done digging out what it's supposed to. Anyways, we are starting to collect some water, slowly but surely. It would be faster if it was in a wetter biome, but that's okay. We could always try to collect water from the plains and ship it over here or something along those lines, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, the oil is doing pretty well, and that's just pumping from this tank, which is just nearly empty. This redstone engine is looking like it's gonna explode, but believe me guys, these don't explode unless things have been changed. The only way you can get these to explode is if you put a lot of them in linear sequence. Then eventually, I think maybe even still they don't explode. Redstone engines are very, very reliable, and they should be in this flashy stage. That's when they're most efficient. But anyway, let's go on an expedition just to show you guys how cool this world is. So the last part of this episode is just going to be a little bit of a world tour, but it's going to be even more than that. You're going to see just how cool the world is. So the first part to go on into the world tour is over here into the roofed forest. We're going to go a little ways just to see what's up. So I'll be right back. We're gonna speed through this section, and you're going to see just how cool it actually is once we get to the point of interest. Okay, while the zombie is dying over there, let's feast our eyes upon this. It's another geyser, and it's not too far from the base. So right here we are at X minus 910, Z318. The base itself is X minus 788, Z70. So it's not that much far from the base. So let's go ahead and keep exploring. Maybe there's something else that's interesting. I'll be right back. Bear with me. tasty pork chops. You're so tasty. Anyways, we are coming up against the second part that's pretty cool that I found that's pretty close to the base. So the base is over there. This is at X 1056 Z134. It's not too far away, but it's kind of far-ish. Not too far. If we just go down here a bit, we got a pretty cool surface spawner, spider spawner. Pretty cool, right here. Just bam, right here. I love those. I love those. But if we keep on going past over here, there in the distance, just a little away, you can see a little oil geyser. Oh, isn't that adorable, little oil geyser? Okay, guys, let's continue because this is not the best part of the tour. But what you can see now is there is one pretty large geyser pretty close to the base. A little tiny little oil geyser. Oh, he's adorable. And a nice little spider spawner right there. And a bunch of cool biomes hanging around. We're going to go into the desert for our next little sweet trick. And I'll see you there. And I think we see it in the distance. This is going to be about minus 900, minus 750. A nice big oil geyser in the distance, in the desert, to the north. But that's not the most coolest part about this. Hold on, let's see. Let's see just exactly how... Ooh, a little oil geyser next to the oil geyser. What do we have here? Come on, let's see. Oh, before it gets dark, hopefully. We see that, wow, okay, loading a world, and more oil geysers, and the more, oh my goodness, look at this. It's an oil biome in the desert, in a town, in a village. It's Oil Town. We found it, Oil Town, guys. This should be a desert oil field biome, which is actually a fairly good desert oil field biome. One of those ones that has nice geysers in it. I have no idea if these structures are like, quote, good structures or bad structures. Oh, cool, look, it's like a railcraft house. Huh, sweet. I literally have never been in a village before, guys, and the very first time I find one is when it is located within an oil biome. This is Oil Village. This is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to block these guys in here because it's starting to get dark. Hopefully that means they go inside their houses. I believe that's what that means. Anyone who's inside these houses needs to be safe from zombies. Okay, so what are you dying in the oil? Are you literally dying in the oil? Oh goodness, my stupid villagers. Oh, it's really hard to swim in oil. It's really, really hard to swim in oil. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here. We're gonna die here. Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't! No! 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 How do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Do we do it by a torch? Does that still work? Come on, grab it. Okay, kind of. It kind of does work. It does work. Sort of. It sort of does work. It sort of works. Oh no! What am I doing? Okay, I need, let's see, that. Can I do that? Can I do that for a second? And then take the oil away with the thing. Okay, there's some oil. I got a bucket of oil. Ugh! Get me out of this thing! I don't know how to get out of this. I'm dead. This is not good. I can't save these villagers! I can't save the villagers like this. Here. If I put the thing here, I can't save the villagers. Come on. I don't know how this is gonna work. I can't save the villagers! Need to save them from zombies! No, all the villagers are gonna die! No. What am I doing? I'm the idiot that got stuck. I got stuck. I got stuck. How did I get stuck? I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's do this. Let me build a crafting table. Hold on. I need a crafting... Where? Yeah, there I put that crafting table. I need half slabs, maybe. I think I need half slabs. Come on. Okay, the zombies are dying, at least. That's good. This is not what I expected. I did not expect this. Okay, come on. I think I can do it. Okay, come on. Get the half slab. Get the half slab. Get on the half slab. Oh, please. Alright, there it is. There. Whoa. Whew. Okay. Alright, don't block the... He's trying to get in. Stop it. Stop it. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Get over here. You are not. No, I just killed the guy. Good. Okay, back in there. Get back in there. Oh, you need the door on. Okay, here. Door's on. Get in, guys. Get in. Get in. You're giving me... Huh. Okay, this is a problem. Alright, this is a problem. Alright, let's save the other villagers, not that guy. Oh, gosh. Can you not destroy this town? Creepers? Seriously, creepers? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, What? What are we doing? This is a horrible expedition. Oh, this is a failure! Oh no, this is a failure. Oh, this is a horrible failure. Oh, darn it. Come on, there you go. Okay. Half slabs are a really good idea. Really good idea. Those are really good idea. Okay. Bring half slabs to village from now on. Important thing to know. I gotta get out of the way of this creeper. Don't. Get in your houses. Why aren't you villagers in a house? No one's in there. Why aren't you in there? Aren't you guys supposed to go in there? Alright. Aren't you guys supposed to go in there? Seriously. I should probably just, like, get away from this. Ah, okay, good. So you're just... Okay, everybody's wanting to get these villagers. My goodness, this is a horrible spot. This is a horrible place. Anyways, village town, guys, I'm gonna head out of here because maybe that's the best way to save these villagers is to just not have their chunk loaded during the nighttime. That's probably a good idea. Alright, they're still alive. There's still some alive. Let's just get out of here. But anyways, Oil Town, how great of a place is that? We almost died, and that is a zombie underneath. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this episode while I save myself and my skin and the oil and the villagers by not being around them. Obviously, I am a danger to those villagers and everybody else around them. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we are going to do things a little bit better. Anyways, we're going to be continuing in the mod and the mods. And maybe have some fun with this oil village, but probably more or less take some time and expand our base. So I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye, guys, and thanks for watching.